of season 4. Let's get it. The area is solid. No teams, no safety nets, just 3 players and 3 advantages that could change everything. The final 3 is Gatorix with the immunity auto that he stole from Lana and steal a vote. Sona.exe got a win token, and Princess Aurora has a hidden advantage. She's also the last female in the game. Grumpy Bear says this is the last elimination before the final. One of you wins immunity into the final 2, while the other 2 face the elimination. A massive rotating tower with 3 narrow platforms. Players must maintain balance, avoid falling debris, and adapt to shifting gravity angles. Last one standing wins immunity. Challenge start! Gatorix moves dramatically but focused. He turns every step into a performance, but he's careful. Aurora graceful, balanced, almost like she's dancing instead of surviving. And Sona.exe solid, still, barely moving. Midpoint the tower tilts sharply. Debris start falling. Gatorix flips, recovers with flair. Aurora adjusts smoothly. Solid.exe hasn't really moved that much at all, which I'm shocked about. Final moments, a sudden violent shift. Aurora nearly loses footing, recovers. Gatorix jumps to stabilize, but the platform shifts again. Gatorix falls. He laughs on the way out, saying odd curtain call. And the final 2 is Aurora and Sona.exe. The platform becomes unstable. My boy, win this for me, please. I don't hate Aurora or anything. I'm just saying, my boy fell, so I need you to win this for me. Aurora struggles to keep balance. Sona.exe stands still. Then suddenly, a tiny misstep. He slips. Princess Aurora won the final immunity? That's crazy. We gonna get an Aurora versus whoever final. Aurora breathes out, relieved but tense. Sona.exe stands up back from below, silent. Not upset, just processing all this. Chill. Elimination set up now. Aurora's safe, and these 2 are UFE. Garfield steps forward saying this is it, last chance to play anything. Gatorix smiles finally, saying now the final deserves drama. Sona.exe silent, but his win token flickers. Do the second one, but not sure about the first one. That would be unfair. Gatorix, I'm sorry to tell you this, my boy, but if you play both advantages, that would be unfair, so I'm not going to allow that to happen. Garfield looks a little more serious, saying last elimination. No ties, no redo. If you have something to play, play it now. Gatorix, he slowly lifts his auto, smiles, pauses, then lowers it, saying no. A final without risk isn't a final worth performing? Sona.exe, everyone looks at him. He freezes slightly. Not fear, stage fright. Aurora quietly watches him. Sona.exe slowly reaches into his pocket, pulls out the win token, looks at it, then quietly puts it back. He shakes his head slightly, no words. Only one vote decides this. Aurora steps forward, She looks at both of them. Is this a reference to that Inanimate Insanity episode where she had to pick between knife and baseball, and then she picked knife? Is that what's going on here? Aurora's vote, she closes her eyes briefly, then places her vote. Garfield opens it, saying the person eliminated is Gaydux. Okay, my boy didn't deserve that though. He should have gotten like second at least. Gaydux pauses, then slowly smiles, saying, "Aw, the quiet one wins the moment." He looks at Sonic.exe, not upset, almost impressed. My boy bows dramatically, saying, "Make it a final worth watching." He walks off. My boy, I know you didn't play anything, but you did good. You were probably my favorite villain in the entire thing. You did really well. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, bruh. The final two is Sonic.exe and Princess Aurora. A rejoiner? Bro, don't tell me Princess Aurora gonna win after she rejoined the whole thing. Last time, we got Shadow winning. Then for season 2, we got Darnell. Then for season 3, we got Pillow Featherbed. So it was boy, girl. So that means this season? I hate to say it, but I think Aurora's probably gonna win because it was boy, girl. And it's probably gonna be Aurora, so it could be like another girl. Even though I don't want it to, I feel like that's gonna be the case. Because that would be weird if it was a boy kid. I want Sonic.exe to win, personally. But if Princess Aurora wins, then that's fine too. I like both of them, so it don't really matter to me. I want Sonic.exe to win though. I would laugh so hard if he won. We got a debuter and a rejoiner. That does not sound like a good duo, I'm not gonna lie. Aurora looks at Sonic.exe, saying, "You didn't use it." Sonic.exe looks away slightly, then a tiny nod, still silent. Grumpy Bear says, "Hero versus Unknown. The final showdown begins now." And that's it. We got Aurora versus Sonic.exe. Put who y'all want to win in the comments if you want. I'll make a poll right after this comes out. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the final episode of the reboot. Then we're gonna move on to season 5, the All-Star season. And like I said, it's gonna be filled with completely different characters. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, there are 25 characters in season 5. That is probably the most amount of characters I've ever had in this season, bruh. After next episode, you'll never see these characters again. Except for the hosts. You'll see all of them again except for Garfield. But, still, season 5, the reason why I did All-Stars after Reboot is because I just wanted to do Reboot out of the way. But, season 5, the All-Star season, is gonna have way more characters than this season, and the previous seasons before that. So, I think season 5 is gonna have the most amount of people by far, because there's gonna be 25 of my favorite characters, except this time, they're completely new characters. I'm talking about characters that are my favorites, but I've never included in my show before. So, y'all are in for a treat. See y'all in the final.